Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther. If you are new here, you are highly welcome, and if you are no subscriber, thanks for staying back. On today's recipe, I'll be showing you how I made this delicious egg roll. You will not want to miss out of this recipe, so stay tuned. Let's get started. So please do also check the description box to get to know the ingredient I'm using today's recipe, but I'll still mention some. I'll be using 3 cups of flour for today's recipe. At first you have to sieve the flour so as to get away some bad particles from the flour, and that's what I'm doing now, as you can see. Then I will introduce other ingredients to you. Then I have butter, milk, you can use any type of milk, then 1 cracked egg, sugar, 1/4 cup of sugar, then the eggs. I didn't put the baking powder and nutmeg with sauce, but you will get to know the other ingredients I add as time goes on. Now I'm adding the baking powder, cinnamon. You can use nutmeg and cinnamon, you can go with just nutmeg without cinnamon. It all depends on you. Then you mix everything together, all the dry ingredients. Then I added salt later, just a pinch of salt. Just check my description box to see the measurement I use for today's recipe. Then after mixing all the dry ingredients together, it's time for us to add the butter. This time you can use anything to mix it, but I decided to go with my hand, with my clean hand. So I'm using my hand to mix both the butter and the flour together now. So now I'm done mixing it. It's time to add all the wet ingredients. So I'm trying to create an hole in between the flour. So now I'm adding the egg. I cracked just 1 egg. After adding the egg, I mix everything together. That's what I'm doing now, as you can see. Then after that, it's time for me to add the milk. If you don't have milk at home, or you don't want to use milk, you can use water to replace this milk. But I'm not using water in today's recipe. I'll be using milk as my liquid for today's recipe. So I'll add the milk bit by bit. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to mix it. Then I'm adding some again to it. You add the milk until you notice all the ingredients have come together. But if you still need to add some milk or water, feel free to add it. So I'm trying to bring all the ingredients together now. So I'm done. So I'll have to knead it just for a few seconds. You don't have to knead this dough for a long time, just a few seconds. It's okay. You will see what I will do now. Can you see? I only need it like 3 to 4 times, and that's all. Then you place it in the bowl, cover it for 10 minutes. Then after 10 minutes, you're ready to go on to the next step. So this is what I have after 10 minutes. Now divide it into 8 pieces. That's what I want to get for this egg roll. I just need 8 pieces. So after that, it's time for us to make the round shape and put our hand inside. Okay, you have to put the dough on your palm, then flatten it with your hand. If you don't know how to use this method, you can spread some flour on your table on a flat surface, then use your rolling pin to roll it out, then place your egg. Do it as I'm doing, and make sure you close everything, like all the holes, to avoid the egg roll from opening. Though everything might not close, but just try your best to close it very well, to seal it very well. So I'm trying to show us the second time now how to do it You spread it on your palm, place your egg at the center, then bring them together to cover the egg. As I said earlier on, make sure you seal everything so that during the frying process the egg roll will not open and start displaying the egg. So I put some oil on the gas. It's very hot. I make sure it's very hot, and you know that this recipe you have to deep fry, so you have to use enough vegetable oil for this recipe, and make sure you don't overcrowd it. So you keep on checking it to your eyes on it and fry this on a medium to high heat. So you fry until it's golden brown. As you can see mine now, it's done. Once you see it's golden brown, it's to show us that the egg roll is ready. So guys, this egg roll is so delicious and yummy, and you can enjoy it with any juice of your choice. Try out this recipe, you will definitely love it. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe, like, comment and share. See you in my next video. Bye bye.